That sun hitting me nice. But yeah, so this is what we got going on out here on the side of the highway off of I-20. So apparently, one of the guys that's walking behind me back here, not sure if y'all can see him, claiming an 18-wheeler up ahead done lost his load or something. And so they was up there cleaning the highway up, and they got us stopped, man. We've been sitting here for over an hour now. So I had got to the point to where I didn't want to wait no longer, man. Truck having issues all of a sudden. So I was out here scoping out the scene over here, man, because I sure was finna zoom right on through this. So further down there, they had drivers cutting through the grass, but it's more flat down there compared to over here. It's more like a big ass ditch. So yeah, they said about 10 more minutes. So they got the sweeper coming, and they said once he doubles back down here, we're supposed to start following or whatever. So we're gonna see what it do, but I'm not gonna sit here and wait all day, especially when I'm starting to have issues with my truck now. So right at the 60,000 mile mark on the truck, we starting to have issues. But that's the truck. Y'all know. I got a PM done on it last night. Got it washed. Had them put some wet on the tires and shit. And it's so stupid, man, how they literally just closed the freeway down instantly. I'm talking about driving, and next thing you know, you see the motherfucker pull out, and then it's stop. Don't make no sense if you ask me. But yeah, so. They say we're about to get ready to start moving. So, pretty much what's going on with the truck. I'm having an issue where, so y'all already knew I had one check engine light, right? So that's the you been here 40 minutes, I've been here longer than you. Oh, excuse me. So that engine light had been on since I got the truck, right? Which had kind of rubbed me the wrong way, to be honest with y'all. And then the next check engine light came on that said check on it. So that check engine light came on yesterday once, then it came on today once. So when it came on yesterday, I was thinking, okay, it's time for a PM. I mean, I was at the time of my PM anyways. So I'm like, all right, maybe the oils done got a little low or something while I've been driving. So let's go ahead and get a PM done. Got the PM done. You know, all the fluids changed, all the filters changed, or the oil changed and all the filters changed. And then went and took the truck to get washed right across the street. Start driving today. Oh, we're moving now. Alright, come on now, we rolling. So got the truck washed. Started rolling today. I think I was driving for about let's say 2 hours maybe. Nah, I don't think it was that long. Maybe about 2 hours I was driving. Then next thing you know, same thing happened today, but it happened a little bit worse, where the check engine light came on and it stayed on for about a good, let's say 30 seconds. And while that check engine light was on, the truck just had no power. So I ended up calling VL. I'm like, hey, you know, have you are you guys familiar with this type of issue? So for you guys that don't know, if your truck is throwing a code and you're with VL, they can actually read that code for you, you know what I'm saying, no matter where you are. Because whenever your truck runs a code, it sends them some type of notification. So once that happened, I'm not gonna lie, I got mad, I got irritated. Because like I told y'all, this issue has been going on since I got this truck. You know, as far as the check engine light. And y'all been known that, you know what I'm saying, when y'all gave the truck to me or let me pick the trucks. Because the way they did it to me, they called me in like, hey, we got 2 trucks you can pick from, come pick one. You know, and I picked this one pretty much because I was told that the darker blue ones are maintained better. Which, don't get me wrong, I haven't had no major issues with this truck up until now. So I'm literally like 400 miles from putting 60,000 miles on this truck. And now we're having an issue to where whenever the check engine light comes on, I have no power, no throttle power, that is, of the truck. So I'm on the verge of either. I'm gonna have TA do a diagnostics for me whenever I shut down, as long as we don't break down today. So, hey, we'll see what it do. I'm also going to, depending on what TA says, will determine if it's something that they can fix. If not, I'm going home. I'll go home, drop the truck off at Freightliner, and hey, I'm gonna sit at home and chill. So, those are my two options right now. We'll see how it goes. I try to maintain the truck. Obviously, if anything happens, I'm going to take care of it, especially anything major. The light being on for knock sensors has been on like that since I've got in this truck. This has been 5 months now, or a little over 5 months. So, we're going to keep doing the thing. We did go to Arizona and back with no issues as far as police issue or DOT, but man, it is hot in Arizona. When I say hot, I'm talking about popo hot. Like, them boys is out there, they is waiting. They is not playing, man. So I don't know, but so right now we're cruising right now, doing our 70, running down 20 in Pecos, Texas. Pecos, however you pronounce it. I had my PM done in El Paso last night, and we just rolling with it, man. So one thing I'll tell you, man, make sure y'all, a lot of y'all need to make sure y'all able to communicate with your dispatchers, man, because I don't know what's the difference between the dispatcher I have and the dispatcher other drivers have here, where the drivers want them to go west or the drivers want them to do northeast. Because I've told my dispatch, I don't once I tell you I'm not going there, I shouldn't have to keep telling you. So and I also mentioned I like to run light. So like I stated, took a load out from Houston to Arizona. The load was 9,000 pounds. You can spend another load going back to Texas from Arizona, 6,000 pounds. I don't understand why, some guys dispatch over here can't do that. I don't know, maybe it's because I stand my ground when I tell them, like, hey, I want this, if you can't do it, I'll sit, or if you can't do this for me, then I'm gonna just go home and we'll try again next week. Maybe it's me, or maybe something's wrong with that dispatcher. I don't know, but you really got to communicate with your dispatcher, man. Let them know what's up. When you first go to VL, you meet your dispatcher face to face. That's your time to tell them, hey, this is how I like to run. I don't like northeast. If that dispatcher sits there right there in that office and tells you, oh, all my freight is northeast, okay, hey, I need to get another dispatcher there because this ain't gonna work. But you're gonna meet with the dispatch manager first. You have to let him know how you're planning to run. You know what I'm saying? So just because, when I tell people to work hard, I'm not saying that means you got to go 6-7 weeks balls to the wall, but run your clock whenever you're out here driving. That's pretty much all it is. Run smart. You need to know what loads to take, what loads to be like, nah, that ain't gonna make me no money, or I just don't want to do it. Sometimes they'll ask you, well, what's wrong with this load? I'm either gonna tell my dispatcher one or two things: it's too heavy, or it's not paying enough. That's it, man. Those are the only two reasons why I won't take a load. And I've gone to Northeast a couple times knowing I didn't want to go there, but I still did it just because it was paying, man. That's me. But I won't go back there now. I went to New Jersey, but that was fine because that was smooth down 78. 81 to 78. That's a pretty smooth drive. And I was empty going there and then coming out. I think that load was like 20,000 pounds or 25 or 28,000 pounds. It was less than 30,000 pounds. So it wasn't too bad. But yeah, so that's what we're dealing with, man. We just sat here on the side of the road for damn near an hour because they said somebody done lost a load or something. And then, like I said, now we got issues with the truck. I just did a PM last night. I did not mention to you guys, but I did get both of my steers replaced like 2 weeks ago whenever I was in Kinley, North Carolina. It's at that big ass GL or that petrol or truck stop, man. They got a nice chrome shop, everything in there, man. I think Darkel be going there because I've heard him say that name before. I never knew what the fuck it was until I got there. So yeah, I had two new steers put on. I had the tires balanced, then I had the alignment done because one of, like, whenever they're balancing the tires, they put the little beads in there, and for whatever reason they were gone off my tires, so my front end would wobble and shake real bad. And I thought it was just in alignment, but when I got to the TA, he was like, "Nah, it ain't the alignment. Your alignment is good. It's the tire is not balanced." So driving down somewhere, which I'm gonna blame Louisiana for, driving through, you know what I'm saying, somewhere, and boom, 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 it fell off. So yeah, that's what I got going on with y'all today, man. So I'm hoping I can make it home. I don't want to have to pay to get this truck towed, but you know, I will post a video, let y'all know what it is. You know, like I said, I don't have nothing to hide. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all 100%. So that's what we got going on. Like I said, issues with the truck, but I mean, like, we're driving fine now, but like I said, it happened first yesterday, and when it happened yesterday, I think it happened like for like 10 seconds, and then today it happened for like 30 seconds. So if it happens tomorrow, I'm assuming it's probably gonna be like a minute where I just have no power or no control over this truck. So yeah, we're gonna try to get this truck diagnosed. One thing I am scared about is I don't want to pay a diagnosis fee and it don't come up, because when like I said, when that second check engine light come on, that is when the truck loses power. So the check engine light I have now, which is just a regular amber check engine light, I know that's for my knock sensors. You know, and I'm planning to do the knock sensors myself. So if for whatever reason this issue gets worse, you know, hey, we'll see what it is. We'll do what it do. But yeah, man, I also was about to drive right off the cliff, man. Over there, I mean, like I said, we're sitting there waiting for an hour. And, you know, it is what it is. But hey, that's my update for you guys, man. So we made it to Arizona and out, no problems. I'm already back in Texas. Had a PM done last night. Got the truck washed. We got a slight issue with the truck that we're not too aware of what it is. I've been trying to do some research on it to see like if that's a common issue or if anybody else have had that issue, and so far nothing has came up. So I'm gonna keep looking. I think the only issue, or the only one I seen, was from Francisco Amaya, and I think he said that issue had happened with a driver in like a 2013 Cascadia, and it was his engine harness. So I don't know. We'll see what it is. But hey, until then, we'll catch you guys in the next video. If you haven't done so already, man, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Like the video if you like it. You know, we'll catch you guys in the next one.